Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War, Campaign 9, Week 8, Day 4. So today we have ourselves Doomsayer hero class. This hero class is decently bad, however, it does have Death Mark going for it. It's among one of the better Death Marking hero class. It's kind of a similar category of Death Knight, where you pretty much almost never use it because when are you ever going to need Death Mark? However, it's Death Mark, so it's also basically Assassin but weaker, where if you get enough good RNG, you kind of just win. I do feel like Death Knight, I don't know, it's hard to compare the two of them. Death Knight's a lot more immediate with how it applies. It's Death Marks, but this one still has some potential. It gets that explosion at the start of fight. It does end up getting the... Oh no, it doesn't. Never mind. I thought it still had the 7% insta-kill thingy. Yeah, it has a ways to go. It's a pretty below average hero class, that is for sure. But nonetheless, we will be getting some the gems from it, if nothing else. We're going to use the same team that we mentioned on the Monday video, which is a nice diverse team of almost nothing. Mostly because the kingdom is mostly composed of turn 1 explode, so there's not too many options to utilize as far as like quick mana accumulation is concerned, at least in the current state of this place. So the route that we end up going down is Dawnbringer with the triple greed there. It gets a lot of damage initially. Biggest issue is when we actually need to start double casting. However, we can set our magic to be a little bit higher, as our hero is actually the only thing we're using, and since we're using half mana start, we can actually just go pure magic, increase our hit range a little bit there, and hopefully we'll be good to go. And that's all we're going to need for that. Anyways, hello everyone! Hope all you've been doing wonderful. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Daddy Shark. Hello, Lester. Hello, Mister. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, Bill Warhammer. Hello, Daddy Shark. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Jinky. Hello, Henry. Hello, Lester. Hello, Bill. Hello, Siberian. Hello, Jonian. Hello, let's see. Hello, Santiago. Hello, Sushi Ninja. And hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so, let's go get our, gems. And then we'll probably be mimic grinding, as is pretty much the whole goal this entire week, is to mimic grind up until next patch. That should be this Tuesday, unless something weird happens, but very, very exceedingly likely should be this Tuesday. Did I say Jinky? Did I? My bad. I did just take a nap, so I am like somewhat out of it. Will I super stream this weekend? I feel tempted to. But people are still doing the construction thing, so we'll have to see. But we might be able to. At least 1 to 2 days, maybe Sunday. I laid out both the 2 days. Oh, we might need to. Realistically, I highly doubt we're actually going to get to the Mythic prior to next Tuesday. However, that's not going to stop us from trying. If nothing else, we got another 5 times this weekend. We just got it last night. It didn't have the Mimic in it, obviously. But we did get one. The biggest issue with it, of course, is we're never any closer than where we already started. So we could still grind for another, like, 30 hours. Not get it. And still be just as far away. As far as odds are concerned, if it is at 20%, we're almost double over odds. So where's my 2 mimics? Let's see. I'll take that down. Just call her Gym Key. That's normally what I refer to as. Even though that's also incorrect. Never tell me the odds. The odds are very low, though. That's kind of funny. His little merchant trait gives us a little bit extra gold. And by a little bit, I mean very little. Because you have to keep in mind that only applies to that gold over there. So the amount we're getting actually on a given fight is, never mind, literally zero extra. We're actually not getting any. Because I forgot, if we're casting Dawnbringer immediately, we're actually not getting any gold. What's a good gold farm team at E10? Normally you'd want to go all the way to 12, but E10, we're actually just talking about the other day. You can actually run, you can run Scourge of Honor double cast. Scourge of Honor double cast fits that nice little in-between area. But I think we were going over that Tuesday night? Monday night? I know we went over that this week at some point. It's generally not worth farming the in-between area there. However, Scourge of Honor is the quickest option, more often than not, for farming the in-between area. Like that area where you kind of need like a quick double cast, triple cast AoE kind of thing. Main reason Phoenicia is normally used for double cast is her double cast range is slightly wider than Scourge of Honor. So for something like a pet event, it's normally better just to run her. Let's see. Are you, let's see. You are over... The prior odds no longer apply as soon as you fight a battle. I know that the odds do not apply. I'm just saying how many we've went through. Check out the battle and class events. It's double same. Wait, are they? Has that ever happened? I haven't been noticing because I just kind of go through the motions whenever we do the class event. Oh, yeah, it is double king, no queen. I was wondering what people meant by that earlier. And now I see exactly what you mean by that. Because that really threw me off. But, I don't know, what is the other battle then? I'm trying to think of what it is. But yeah, there's two kings here. Like, it doesn't really matter much for the most part. Like, they're all dying the same way. The most ideal one to not be there would be the orc one, because it's that 100% revive. But aside from that, they're basically all the same fight. Not exactly, but for like how low the stats are, they're basically the same fight. Too bad it wasn't the 100%. At least the 100% revive one didn't get doubled. That would be insanely bad. The one that has the 100% chance to revive, the orc one. At least there's only one of those. But yeah, that is the first time I think it's ever doubled. Though it makes very little difference for this mode. They could literally all be the same fight, and it would still pretty much be the same as long as it's not the 100% revive. If anything, it would actually be easier then. As long as all 5 aren't the 100% revive, I'm fine. You might actually have to like literally go out of your way just to run stun if all 5 were the revive one. Hello Clip Bomb, hello Ruva, hello Gimli, hello Barbara, welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, this is the final stretch. And also, it looks like it's not affecting the score, because even though it has the wrong team, it's still giving you the correct amount of points. So it seems to just be the team. Though the points don't really matter for a for this event. The only thing it matters for is leaderboard. It actually has it's actually the only mode in the entire game where the amount of points that you have doesn't actually affect getting the tiers, which is a little bit weird. But every other mode in the entire game, the amount of tiers that you have, or the amount of points that you have, affects how many rewards you've gone through. However, in this game mode, it's not actually based on how many points you have, but rather how many sets of battles you've gone through. Because you notice it's like 0 out of 5, and just a round number. However, they're measured in points. However, only the leaderboard is measured in points. Your actual reward system is not measured in points. It is the only mode in the entire game that's like that for whatever reason. So points actually matter very little. You lose 1 per death, and you also lose 1 per... Actually, I think it's only per death. Never mind. I don't think you lose points any other way. Well, other than losing, obviously. But yeah, I think it's just 1 per death. Let's see, let's take that down. Yeah, luckily this one was not the one that doubled at least. Could you imagine how much more annoying that would be? Double everything. That's we're almost going to gain that level. I said yesterday we'd hand out the code when we get that level. We're about to get that level. Got very, very quick. We were also pretty much already there. What do we take here? Took that over, hope for yell off the sky. I did not get it, but... Also, we had skull chance off the sky as well there. Yeah, there we go. And we claim our 25 gems. Is that event worth doing for 25 gems? I still feel like it is. It's like 10 minutes for 25. Speaking of which, never mind. There's nothing here. This is 0 minutes for 20. But, yeah, all these are bad. Oh, no, I guess I'll go for the souls real quick. At this point, I might as well just use a soul farming team. For example, if I use a soul farming team while farming this, I would get more souls from the soul farming team than I would from doing this set of battles. So if you ever wonder like why I normally don't necessarily always do every single one of these, like this particular one right now, we are actually getting more souls from the fight we just did than actually like going through them, because we're getting 305 3 times, meaning we're getting what, 915, whereas from this we're getting exactly 900. So we're basically getting the same amount of souls from using this team 3 times as we would from killing out these 3 battles. So quite a few of them aren't necessarily worth it. I do need purple or brown. Come on, where's my mana? The leprechaun was very bad for the colors we actually needed for him. I don't have 20% mana start. I was wondering why this is working a bit slower. Or, you know, why he was having a little bit of mana struggle. I'm still running pure magic. Whereas this team wants to be running 20% mana start into 8 magic. Oh, whoops. Well, since I had that, I should have just kept on magic for the other thing. But then again, I don't think we're going to need it for Phoenicia here. Just good old Phoenicia. There we go. Like, she does get 8 more damage. However, I don't think that 8 damage actually makes any difference unless they have like 20% bonus on the given week on the final battle. Which is exceedingly rare, and hopefully not this week. And then we'll go hand out a code probably, and go into Mimic grinds. That is our goal still. Regardless of how seemingly far we are away. Actually, that's something we should pull. Have you gotten the Horde Mimic yet? Because I actually haven't pulled it since, like, almost a month ago. Maybe not a month, like 3 weeks ago, I think. Let me see. Might as well, with everyone who we have here. Let's see. Have you gotten the Horde Mimic yet? The Horde Mimic Troop, I should specify. Horde Mimic Mythic Troop yet. Let's see. Yes. Still trying. Gave up and no. Well, oh no, I'm just gonna have no. No technically is also give up. Because it would be the not still trying. No, but still trying. Let me change that one. No. But still trying. And just no. No gave up. Or never tried. Well, let's keep it as no. There we go. I think this is the main 3. There's probably a 4th option because I always forget, like a proper 4th option. There's probably one out there that I'm not thinking of right now. But there we go. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Anyways, let's go run, not my Grimwoods. That's not the right kingdom. Let's go run some Sword's Edge. Okay, this is where we farm now. Also, there's no Wolf Knight here this week. Put in multiple mimics? Oh, gosh. That would be a funny thing to pull, though I'm pretty sure that number is very small, but it is kind of funny. But yeah, there are people who are probably getting like 2, 3 mythics by now, mimics by now, maybe even 4. Like if you go on the luckier side, you can get 4 in a single day. Let's go ahead of the code. You have 109 power, or how are you getting so many? How many vault keys are you opening per day? Because I assume that's where you're getting most, if not all, of these orbs of which you speak. Hey, let me go get you guys the code. If I can find where on earth the code section is. There it is. So we put this in there, put that in there, put that in there, put that in there, click refresh, put that over there. Get the whole thing to you guys, and we are good to go. Why is it not clicking refresh? Come on, there we go. Get the code in there, and here it is. The redeem code used on gemswar.com for the game code section. Your invite code, 1 second. There we go. There it is. Event code is found in your settings menu. Redeem code's right over there in chat. It's kept paste random numbers and letters, started YP. And it gives the same reward as always: 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. Also, speaking of which, isn't Genki's birthday in a week? Because I remember it being on a Thursday. And I sure hope it wasn't today, otherwise I missed it. But I don't think she said it was her birthday today. So it's probably next Thursday. Hey, you get a birthday patch then. 2 days prior. Okay, so it is a week from today. Hey, I did remember. Yeah, it's next Thursday then. She's turning 12,764. Oh, that's mean. Oh, so we'll kill that one out. That's not the one I meant to click. I may not remember how to say names, but I remembered your birthday. It's not that I don't remember how to say your name. It's more so, I feel like I naturally can't pronounce it that way. Because I can hear it like 10 times in a row. Like off your video, and I like still get it wrong. I kind of want to use Flame Refer here, but we also shouldn't. Now we should. And of course, tomorrow, this weekend, we have the super mega ultra amazing best mode ever arena. Which is definitely the title for tomorrow night's stream. But, yeah, we might dabble with arena some, I'm not sure. For Friday, I think we will. For the rest of the days, I cannot guarantee arena survival. But, Friday night we might mess with it a little bit. Saturday and Sunday we'll probably focus entirely on Mimic. Speaking of which, hello, 2 times Mimic. Can you be a 5 times and give us the troop already? You know you want to. Okay. Nope. Nope. Double fail. At least it wasn't a 4 times guard. It could have been worse. Though it had a lot of room to be better. Yeah, arena events basically the weekends where there's no event. Which I believe used to exist back in the day. Though obviously doesn't anymore. Well, actually, never mind. It does still exist. It's called arena event. But, yeah, that's the one time about every 6 weeks when we don't have a weekend event. Kind of. It's basically the game's current equivalent of not having a weekend event. Like, there's still an event, It just, there also kind of isn't one. What do we take here? I'm actually gonna try for red off the sky. We actually got it. Hey, you never, you'll always miss them if you never try. At some point, it has to give it to you. If you keep trying for the sky gems. Like, if there's no downside for it, you might as well. Which is why we went for it. I could just take it skull. I was edging quicker. Whoops. I saw we were frozen. It's like, oh, we'll lose our turn. But it, not only was it not a 4-time skull, but it also was for the win. Because if we did have 2 to kill, it actually would make more sense to use Zugoff there. But for only 1 kill, it's quicker to have just taken the skull. That's a big miss. Oh no, my hero's dead. I needed that. I needed that win condition. Can you stop missing? Like every single cast. We're still gonna win most likely. Hey, nice, another Sky Skull. Or another Sky Cascade, I mean. Gotta try for them. That one was a lot riskier to do, but still went for it. You thought there was time where the weekly event has a troop coming on the weekly stat buff, but 2 weeks are so long. Wait, what? I'm not sure what you're referring to with that. I think I misread that sentence somehow. Genki, what are you doing for your birthday stream? Let's see. The Gems of War as requested via the poll, and it'll be a karaoke stream on the weekend on the Discord. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense because YouTube's kind of weird about that. Like, even if you were doing a karaoke style, like they'll still strike you down. They're ruthless. Copyright holders or whatever they're called. The there's a term for it. I can't remember off the top of my head. But they are ruthless. Actually, I remember there was one instance of it when my channel was a lot smaller that I think had like a few hundred views and it still got hit. Most because it got hit by algorithm, of course. Or, you know, the thing that auto like checks to see if it's in it. But even on like a couple hundred view video from like ages ago, it got hit. I didn't get striked though. But it was also a smaller song that I didn't even realize was copyrighted. Let's see. I'll take that over. What is the weekly event? What is weekly event now used to be 2 weeks long? You think you once said? No, there was no weekly event that was 2 weeks long. The weekly once happened every 2 weeks, which might be what you're referring to. But there's never been any event that has lasted for 2 weeks consecutively. Every event has only ever been 1 week. However, for the first several months of the game, the way that weekly events occurred was once every 2 weeks. Like, they weren't weekly. But there wasn't any events going on. It was just like, you know how we get like new troops every Monday and stuff like that? Instead of every week, that was every 2 weeks for the first couple months of the game. But eventually started being every 1 week, and then it just kept being every 1 week. But when the game launched, it was originally not every week. But events also didn't exist at the time, so there was like no event system. Because the very first one was was Guild War in, I believe, 2.0. No, 2.0 was traits. Well, whenever Guild War came. And that was way after that feature. Because we always had those, like, rewards that you would get. Like, you know, a new troop every single time. Used to even be new weapons and stuff. Like, that always occurred. But at one point it was every 2 weeks instead of 1. Just because they didn't have as much content for it initially. It's kind of amazing how consistent they are with that now. Like, since they started doing that every single week, they have never missed a single week ever. Which is actually kind of astounding. Because that means they've added a new troop every Monday for over 6.5 years now. Which, almost 7 years. Yeah, probably 7 years. Like, almost 7.5. Yeah, probably close to 7. You know the game's 7.5 years old. It took them a couple months before they got there. But yeah, for like 7 years straight now, they've added a new troop every Monday consistently forever. Sometimes 2. But always at least 1. There's some really high consistency. Though they also make them like way in advance. Like they probably make bulks of like almost 100 if not more in advance. And then just dish them out slowly over time. It's why in the Spoil the Threads we can normally see like multiple troops. Like even though we don't even have the patch, that will likely let us see even further. But even without it, we can already see quite a bit further. If I go to Terran, if I could type. Wait, how's that still wrong? I literally typed it all on one keyboard. Oh, I'm hitting M. I see. There we go. Why is that word so hard for me to type sometimes? But like we could already see, like for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like 20-ish. Like we see 20-ish. And by the time next patch comes around, we could probably see like 40, 50-ish troops forward. I'd already have their troop art ready to go. You just listed, listen to your old 1200 glory key opening. Let's see. The audio levels. Oh yeah, the mic that we had earlier was, very strange. That's for sure. But yeah, audio levels were always kind of out of whack. You wonder how far in advance they have to plan out the troops? I believe it's about 6 months, if not further. Like, it's probably almost a year. Like, it's anywhere from 6 months to a year. To see if we can cascade anything there, and it's like, nope. Unfortunate. That's why I didn't want to take it. It was gonna give us, or it was gonna give him the skull, and then they give us the skull. At least the artists have job security. That's funny, because all the copyright thing. How far is the roadmap till December? Yes. Every single year that has ever occurred, they've already known over a year in advance. It's just, this is the first time they've ever showed us a roadmap of it. Like, nearly every single year, they've known at least a year in advance what they were going to do. It's one of the reasons why I say, whenever they talk about doing something, it'll probably be like 2 or 3 years before it actually happens. Because realistically, the game is planned at least like a year in advance. Not literally everything, obviously, but a lot of stuff. Oh, I'll use this chest. That's the same thing we got when we got the Mimic earlier, too. A guard with a, Orpheus. So, of course, we got double because it was a Mimic. But, those things kept dropping out earlier. We keep getting the same chests. Show us different chests. It only goes to the first. That's a funny joke as well. I still can't believe how much I laughed to what Tyrion said the other day. Is he even here? I don't think he is. Also, I feel like I got very little done today. Like, I woke up early to get a bunch of stuff done, and then did almost nothing. Sometimes I almost feel like waking up early makes me less productive, because then I feel slightly tired. And then I definitely take a midday nap. And in between all that, like, I don't even think I was any more productive than I would have been otherwise. It's also weird because I sometimes wake up like before the alarm clock regardless of when it is. Like, I could set the alarm clock to be like 4 hours long and I'll wake up in like 3 hours. It could be like 10 hours long and then sometimes I'll still wake up like 11 hours later. But for whatever reason, when an alarm clock's set to like a smaller amount of time, my brain like always wants to wake up before it. Which is weird. Like, any amount of time between, like, 3 hours to, I want to say 6 or 7. Like, I'll wake up before the alarm clock goes off. Oh, I got up at, like, 5 today. I was trying to get up at 6, but because of the thing I just mentioned, it's closer to 5. Happy birthdays in the public domain in the US and Europe. Yep, it's why we can do it. It's why we sing happy birthday to everyone. I'm not sure how it's not in the public domain everywhere, though. Because at least in America, it is, like, exceedingly common to say, happy birthday on someone's birthday. Like, it is realistically the most common song any one person in the United States will ever sing, regardless of singing capability. Let's see. I wanted that. I'll take the other one then. And the other one. And the other one. When is my birthday? November 4th. Also, I might have plans for once for my birthday this time around. Though I'll probably still do the nightly stream that day. I'll have more on that later though once we get closer. Oh, what do we take here? We need a destroy. Yep, we're Scorpio. I don't know, what are some stereotypes of Scorpio? I never really follow any of the constellation things, because I know, Genki's a Gemini. I remember because of the most recent mythic. And for literally no other reason because of that. It's like literally the only reason I know. But because I remember her mentioning in the video. But, I don't know, what are the stereotypes with Scorpios? Or not really stereotypes, I don't know, whatever you'd call the thing. Oh, we don't have 13 plus red. Oh, so I'll take that. Grab a purple. You represent and the reproductive organs of the body. That's kind of funny. What do we even have? I'll take a destroy. Can we stop getting the same chest but modified? Now we're getting the same chest but now with an extra Orpheus. Also, I almost would wish they kept it Cedric, the name for that. Even though it doesn't make any sense that that medal should be called Cedric, even though it initially was. The problem is, because it initially was, I feel like it's like so much easier to say it that way than to remember saying it as Orpheus. Yeah, Ruva. I know, we're pretty nice. Normally. That's not what we needed. Oh, why'd I kill the one that didn't have armor reduction? Because he has like 40%, doesn't he? No, 25. Oh, he doesn't have holy armor? Oh, holy armor probably didn't exist when it came out. Or maybe it's just not a holy knight. I've never really looked into all the astrology thing and everything. Where's that thing so far up? There we go. It's probably been like that for like almost a week or two now, but I've never stretched in that exact direction, so it's never been an issue. Hey, second Mimic. Oh wait, I didn't update the previous one, did I? Hold up, hold up. I just realized. We never updated our first Mimic because it came and went and then gave us nothing. But I'm pretty sure I forgot to update it. So we're at 68. Let me double check, right? Because we should have started at 67 if I didn't update it. Yeah, I forgot to update it. Oh no. Okay, well we updated it now. And now we're updated again. Though we'll need to figure out if this is a 5 times yet or not. I know, come on, 5 times, please. That's why I didn't update it yet. I have some faith it'll be a 5 times. I have 10% faith it'll be a 5 times. And 1% faith it'll be a, actually technically it's 5%, that it'll be the Horde Mimic at this point. Come on. No, boo. We just got 69s. Oh, there we go. At least we got double Arania. Hey, actually we got quad Arania. Ooh, okay, that wasn't too bad. Could have been better. A lot better. But quad Arania is not horrible. And now we're at 69. Which is 77 total. Hey, lucky 7s. Well, that was a decently lucky chest, so it's not the luckiest one we could have wanted. Like, that wasn't a bad chest at all. It just isn't what we're looking for necessarily. Hey, what's the poll currently at? No, but still trying is at 67 or 37%, which is the highest one. Yes is at 26%. Whoa. That's getting high. That was way lower the last time we polled it, which makes sense because it was a couple months ago. But, there's actually quite a few people with 1. And also 37% for no. The numbers are kind of even there. Both the two no's have 37%, which is kind of funny. They're actually dead even. Which means half the people who don't have it give up. Or never tried to begin with. But more likely gave up. Which is pretty realistic. Because, yeah, it's kind of annoying to go for. Like, we'd already be doing Explore 12 grinding anyways, but if you were, like, going out of your way to farm Explore, if you weren't already, like, naturally doing it, like, that's a lot of grinding you have to go out of your way for. Because we'd be doing Explore 12 anyways, so it wasn't really too big a deal. But if you weren't already, like, this thing is, like, near impossible to get. Because it's only from Explore 12. Or not, or it's only from Explore, I should say. You can get it in any Explore level at the exact same odds, but Explore 12 runs the chest cycle quicker. Like, you even get it on Explore 1 during a Vault event or something. Or even not during a Vault event. It's very unlikely, but it is possible. Like, every chest roll that you get's the same odds. It's just you get less chest rolls on the lower difficulties. But a chest on Explore 1 is still the same odds as chest on Explore 12 that you'll get the Horde Mimic. You're just going to be seeing way less. I wonder what the Steam achievement percentage is. I'm pretty sure it hasn't moved. 0.2, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's still 0.2. That's not the right one. 0.2? It is at, oh, never mind, 0.1. I was thinking of this one as 0.2. But nope, it's still at 0.1. The most unachieved achievement in the game. At a very, very low percent. Which is kind of funny because ours is so much higher, but the one in game hasn't actually moved up. But you also have to keep in mind there's other people on other platforms as well. as well as people in our stream, are generally going to be somewhat active, compared, at least relative to an average player. Generally speaking. I wonder what is the average playtime, because I know back in the day, like about 2 years ago, I want to say, which I guess it's not too far back in the day. But like, it actually might have been 3 years ago. But they ended up mentioning that like the average player did, I think, 23 battles per day. I want to say. I think it was like 20 something, if I'm not mistaken. It was like the average amount of battles a person did per day. Which, if you did that many, that's like the bare minimum to get the daily gem thing done. But at the time, that was basically the average. Like, if you claimed your daily 20 gems, that's pretty much how far the average player plays on a given day. I'm not sure how accurate that still is. Oh, was it 28 battles? Okay, that makes sense. Because you need 25 battles to do the thing. I knew it was 20-something, I couldn't remember the exact 20, but yeah, that would make sense then. But, yeah, so pretty much as soon as you get the daily gems, assuming you have, the standard one on a given day, that's pretty much how long the average player plays. Of course, that might be skewed by a lot of people not playing at all. Or, people who play 0 on some days. Because I'm not sure exactly by what metric they went by. But I'm pretty sure that's still pretty accurate. Where the average player pretty much plays enough to get the daily gem thingy. Probably while doing the daily adventure board at dungeons and maybe something else. Because those are like the main go-tos. It's like, go do all the adventure board, or at least anything relevant. Go do all of the dungeon, and then like poke whatever the event is, like the class event today. And then boom, you're done. Like, you could technically just do that. And that would take you anywhere from 3 minutes to 15 minutes, depending on how many things you're doing. Which isn't that much. That's nice and quick, like if you just want like the basic dailies. 28 battles per hour? No, 28 hours of battles total. As in within a 24-hour period. That's one other thing to consider too, though I'm pretty sure it's not too relevant. That doesn't take into account treasure hunt. Because there are some people that play a lot of treasure hunt. That aren't bots. Because I'm pretty sure all the bots are also playing treasure hunt. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Oh, I had to do that one. I forgot, we don't have hero, so we actually need slightly more damage there. Come on, I need a purple. I'm trying to move it near that area because it's actually better to take a purple than it is to take Zugaf mana. But at this point, it's better to take Zugaf mana. Some people suffer from a syndrome called RL or IRL, which involves things like work, hobbies, family, friends, etc. That's funny. You suffer from this too, but you still put in the time. Any good weapons to look forward to next week? Oh yeah, we actually technically already know what the weapons are. I don't know, do we? I don't have Terran's World open now. Let's play Cantastic Spell Terran's World in 10 tries or less. I got it. Okay. Next week is Leonis Empire weapons. Leonis Empire... Wait, why did I check it here? You could check it in-game as well. Or not you specifically, but, you know, just in general, I could have also done it there. I forgot. Let's see. So let's go to... I already forgot what kingdom that was. Wow, my brain is wonderful. Leonis Empire. Let's see. Literally forgot within, like, not even 3 seconds. Oh, wait, why am I doing this? I need weapons. Leonis Empire. Because you actually, it is actually possible to check it through the game, which actually would be quicker than going to Terran's World. You can actually check it through, the banner in the background. Okay, so, weapons from this kingdom, they're all bad. Yeah, there's no good one. Oh, so I believe this is money locked, the Merchant Blade. There's one of those weird ones that I think was money locked, but then wasn't, but is. I'm pretty sure it's money locked. Anyways, but yeah, this place has horrible weapons, gosh. There's not a single weapon here that I don't think would ever be used under almost any context ever. They're all bad. But you might need them for completion's sake. Because we're getting another star, so what does that bring Leonis to? That brings Leonis to 26. I'm not sure what you need as the passive things here, though. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Oh, wait, yeah, you do need 12 fully upgraded Leonis Empire weapons. Oh! Oh. Oh. That's actually hard. Yeah, there's only 13. One's money locked. You actually need every single one upgraded. So even though the weapons here are trash, you need every single weapon max, not counting the money weapon, in order to have the star for next week. Because I don't think we're getting a new Leonis Empire weapon next week. I'm pretty sure. I don't believe we are. There's an easy way to find out. Let me go check here. But I'm pretty certain we're not getting a new Leonis Empire. No, we're not. So, yeah, you need every single weapon that isn't the money-locked weapon in Leonis Empire to have the Kingdom Star. Yeah, some of those are starting to get a little tight. Though it is still possible to do it without the money weapon. But it does require literally every other weapon that isn't the money weapon. Anyways, let's keep going. Tomorrow's poll question, how many arena events will you do? 1, none. 2, first rewards for gym keys. We polled it last time. It polled very lowly. Like, very, very lowly. Like, a lot of people don't do it. Like, an overwhelming amount of people do not do the arena event. The first time I ever polled it was actually surprisingly high. Like more than I thought it would be. But I think that number is only increasing. Because, you know, with the buff to vault events and other things, like, arenas are so bad now. Yeah, some people just do it to the 3 dailies. That's why I normally do it too, if I'm going to bother doing it at all. Or at least the 3 dailies on the first day. Because then you get the benefit of the 3 dailies while also still getting the first 2 rewards, assuming you don't lose a single time. Because the first reward's pretty good, the second reward's kind of average. But like the first reward relative to time used actually isn't that bad. Because for one single arena run, you get 3 gym keys. As well as one of those little offer thingies. So doing it once is actually pretty good value. It's just every single amount of time beyond that is questionable value. But if you're going to maximize value, do like 3 the first day, 3 the other day, 3 the final day. And if you want to close the gap, you just throw in more to fill out whatever's left. Oh yeah, you definitely don't want to go beyond one cycle. Like, the furthest you would ever go is get the orb once. Maybe go for the gem key second time. But that's like as far as you would go. Ever. Like, there's no reason to ever go further than that. Doing 3 per day gets you to the 4th reward. Going a little bit further gets you to the orb. And going a crazy amount further gets you also 3 more gem keys. So it's really not worth going for that. I'm not sure why they made the payout for it so bad. Like, even if you got the payout per battle, I'm still not sure if it's worth it. Compared to, like, a Vault Weekends, for example. Actually, in that case, it might be. Because it'd be an hour for 3 gem keys, 2 event keys, half a deed, 10 diamonds, and an orb. But I don't know, does that even sound worth it, getting that every hour? Because that's what it would be if it had no incremental increase. Because you'd be able to cycle all of them in an hour, assuming you could win Arena 5 times in an hour. You'd be able to get all rewards once, assuming that's what it was changed to. Like, you know, if it didn't have like a constantly increasing value, if it just required the same amount of points every time, it would technically be possible to get all of them every hour. Which actually isn't even that good. Because even if you got them all in an hour, it's definitely worse than Vault Weekend, that's for sure. But it's not that particularly high, the overall loot. Made it to the orb, it's green. Yeah, that hurts. That's always unfortunate when that happens. Yeah, I don't know how they balance some of the rewards so horribly. Like, I understand for some things they don't want to, like, over-tune it. But even if they under-tune it, you would think, like, oh, they would come back to it, revisit it, and be like, yeah, this reward is way too low. We should probably adjust this. In a timely manner that isn't like years later. Because sometimes they will adjust it, but gosh, does it take them like literal years. Like, for example, we're finally getting the fix that was mentioned in the beta before factions were ever released. I believe we're hopefully finally getting the fix for the resource curve and everything for factions this coming Tuesday. However, it was a issue in the beta before it ever released 3 years ago. Or was it 4 years ago? I can't remember. I think is it either 3 or 4. I can't remember at this point. But it was an issue before it even released, and they might be fixing it next patch. It's not even guaranteed, but they might be fixing it next patch, or at least attempting to fix it and then not fix the problem. Because the biggest issue factions have always had is doing level 20 is not only quicker, but also more loot per hour than doing 500. There's never been a single point where that wasn't the case, even before it was even released. And hopefully that's finally being adjusted for next patch. They probably think 500 is high level. You mean hero level 500? I have no clue how high. Who's the only dev that like shows up now? It's like what's her name? I'm actually not sure she's ever played her account yet, so I'm not sure what level she is. What's her name? Why can I not remember her name? The person who basically replaced Salty, but also streams like 3 times a year. Why can I not remember her name? Because there's basically 2 people doing the role of Salty now. What kind of? Like, there's no one who officially has a role, I'm pretty sure. But, it's like G-Man and, Jeddah. Yeah, that's her name. I always remember G-Man. I always keep forgetting Jeddah. But, yeah, I'm not sure what level her account was. Because I don't believe she was using a test build account. She was actually using, like, her actual account when she was streaming. I'm pretty sure. What happened to Salty? Oh, she ended up getting a different job. Hey, we got a 3rd Mimic. I'm not sure what specifically. I'm pretty sure she mentioned on their social media, though I don't really pay attention to it. Also because I pretty much never use Twitter. Let's see. Throw that down. Yeah, we're good to go. Which, honestly, it feels nice never using Twitter, while also not following politics anymore. It's nice and peaceful. Do I know of someone who's going through some hard times in Ukraine because all the things, had to evacuate to a different country and everything else? But aside from that, if I just don't listen to the news, nothing bad is happening. And it's so much more peaceful now. Not because it actually is, but because I'm not bothering to consume everything that's going wrong in the world. Which I'm pretty sure there's still plenty. I've just been very ignorant to it lately. I think that's better. I'm pretty sure it's healthier for your mental health to do that. Oh, we'll take her. We'll take that one. Actually, that's how my mom's family got to the United States as well, because she's Ukrainian. And during one of the wars or something, like years upon years, like decades ago, they had to evacuate to the United States. They didn't, I'm pretty sure, have to specifically go to the United States, but they chose to. Not sure exactly which war specifically that would have been from, though. Or if it was just general conflicts in general. Because doesn't the war that's happening in Ukraine even have a name yet? Like what's currently going on? Like, does it actually have a proper name? Oh, I'm gonna take this one just because I don't trust it actually hitting us. Or I'm scared that it would hit us. Which is why we're taking that. Okay, we'll take that. That gives us purple so we can go for it. Any reason to not craft a 2nd Lord of Slaughter? When would you need to? But I guess you could. I guess there's no reason not to if you have the resources. I would not advise it, necessarily. Because there'd be so few contexts where you'd ever run double of them. Because I feel like if you wanted to do something similar, you would just run the other thing that's similar to him. Like you would run Yevandra, or you would run Arc-Proxy Yevandra, or you'd run that one Hatter and Scroll Troop, I forget his name. The one that does Doomskull Convert and only Doomskull Convert. Like you would normally use a slightly different colored option that already is him. Which 2 exists. The one Hatter and Scroll Troop, I keep forgetting his name, which one specifically because there's 3 of them. I think it's Hatter Ascendant. Scroll Reborn. I think it's Scroll Reborn. I have no clue. One of them. Whatever one does only the Doomskull Convert. And the other one is Arc-Proxy Yevandra, which is basically him but Uber Doomskulls. Like, generally, if you're using double, instead of doubling up on Lord of Slaughter, you would double up by doing one of the other similar troops to him. And then you have slightly different coloration while still having a very similar ability. So there's very few, if any, situations where you'd actually run double Lord of Slaughter. Hey, we got an Arania there. Let's see. Bill, that's a good name for it. So does the war actually not have an official name then? I guess that kind of makes sense. I guess most wars don't actually get a name as they're happening, do they? Oh wait, I didn't update. Oh yeah, we got a third Mimic, thank you. I completely forgot. Why am I so bad at updating Mimic today? You're correct, we did get a third Mimic, I only updated for 2. You're correct. Let me go do that. My bad, my bad. We're at 70. We're actually doing really good on Mimics. We got 3 in an hour, which is very solid. Too bad we can't get that every hour. If only there were 5 times. But, yeah, thanks for reminding me. Completely forgot about that third guy. The chest was okay. We've been getting really average chests from them, though we did get that one good Arania one, I guess. Technically all wars these days aren't really wars. In the sense that, wars don't really take place the same way they used to these days. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if history books, like, decades from now, has, like, terms for, like, conflicts that were almost like mini Cold Wars going around the world. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's, like, whole categories of Cold War. Or some kind of other term for it. Or some, like, kind of new term for what war is. That isn't quite war. Like, there's almost no wars, like, from 100 years ago. Morpheus. Thank you, Sebastian. Or Siberian, I mean. Catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. I guess proxy wars is a term for them, yeah. What do we take here? I need purple. But there's also no way to take purple until we get it random. We've been getting such good Cascade luck today. If only our Mimic luck was that good. Because that's the only way we can get purple, and we actually rolled for it. Well, obviously we rolled the chance for it, but you know, we actually got it. But we've been getting really lucky on every single roll we've been trying for off of Sky today. Like, every time we need it, we get it. Until then, I needed a purple there. But we do get more mana from not getting a purple there. The extra turn still would have been better, because I believe we have enough plus banner to still get full mana from it. I know, my hero. I needed that. We would have won off that skull if we still had hero. We would have won 2 seconds quicker. Did she come to the United States in the 90s or earlier? Earlier. It was earlier than that. Actually, I can't remember if she was born in the United States or not. I think she may have been. Like, I'm pretty sure they already came back that far back. Which, if that is the case, that would have been like 60 years ago then. Actually, higher than 60 years. It would have been like 65-ish. Because I'm not sure if she was born in Ukraine or... I actually do not remember. I'm pretty sure she was actually born in the United States. But if that is, that means it was at least like 62, 3, 4 years ago or so. Or 5. Because obviously they didn't necessarily repopulate literally the second they got to the United States. I highly doubt that. There's some amount of downtime there. Yeah, it would have been at least 60 years ago. Oh no, what was happening in Ukraine at that time? I don't know. Because that would have been what? 1946 math. Yeah, 1960s. It would have been somewhere like late 1950s, early 1960s. USSR fell apart in the late 80s, right? I do not remember. I'm so bad at history. I was talking to a friend about this the other day. But, like, I was decent at, like, all the subjects where you can, like, derive the answer from some kind of formulaic method. So we're talking things like writing, math, obviously science. Like, something where prior knowledge can help you determine what on earth the answer is, even if you don't necessarily know the exact answer. The problem with something like history is there's only one answer, and if you don't know it, there's no way you can go about deriving the answer from prior knowledge. At least not directly. And those basically determined if I was good at that subject in score or not. Like all the ones where there was some kind of formula, method, or any other method at all. Like some kind of strategy to get to the correct answer. Like all those classes, like easy, like auto A+. But like everything else, so bad because you actually have to remember like exceedingly specific things, which I am very bad at. I needed that mana. How did you create purple but somehow reduce the purple on board? It's always funny when troops do that. Where they'll make a bunch of a gem, but they also effectively reduce the number of gems on the board. There's actually a lot of situations where that can happen. If anything, it's actually probably more common where that happens than doesn't happen. Well, it depends how many are currently on the board. But there are definitely a lot of instances where creating gems actually lowers the number of that gem on the board due to how matching works. These obviously, when they get close together, they disappear. Also, we're doing so good on mimics. I almost want to go for another one, but we already got 3. It's like one of our best hours for like total number of mimics. We hit it within the first hour. Seems like we need another ssaszix stream and interview. Wait, have we had her on stream before? I think we did like maybe once ever, right? I actually can't remember. Have we? Have we ever done the mom reveal? I don't ever remember. I know she's like exceedingly camera shy, so I'm not sure. Does anyone actually recall? Because sadly, I actually forget. Hey, there we go. Well, we found... Gosh, our mimic luck is insane. Can he just give me the 5 times already so we can stop hunting him? Well, still gonna keep hunting him, but, you know, hunt him a bit less. Let's see. Although realistically, until next patch comes around, we probably wouldn't be hunting any less, even if we already got him. Alright, we did do the mom reveal already. I think we already did it once, though, I'm pretty sure. Let's see what we get here. Come on, 5 times. That is a 5 times! It's the one. It's the one, 100%. This is the one. You can tell it's the one. You can see because there's 4 horde mimics. And 4 divided by, or 8 divided by 4 is 2. And 2 is something, which is 1. So we're gonna get 1 horde mimic. It's time. Also, we're ending after this. Though we might be handing out 1 billion codes if we get it right now. Because I did say when we do finally get it on a stream, we will hand out like 3 codes or something. I can't remember exactly what I said, but we'll definitely hand out like at least 3. Probably 3 exactly. Which would be kind of weird doing it right at the end of stream, so we might have to go a little bit longer. I highly doubt we're getting it here. So it's not going to stop us from hoping. At least give us something good if you're not going to give us a troop, though. Oh, wait, why did I do that? Actually, yeah, that still works. We can work with that. Oh, throw that down. Get the other poke over there. And let's match. Okay. Moment of truth. Can we please just get the horde mimic already? No suspense. We're just going straight into it. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? 5 times initial would be pretty cool. Oh, 5 Anu! Nice. Okay. That's not exactly what we're looking for, but we got 5 Anu. I'll take it. Let me go update our number. Mimic counter. There we go. We're at 79 now. 70 normal chests. Oh, we're actually above odds right now. That's cool. Because at this exact point, we should have 8. But we have 9. So that's cool. So we're actually getting a little lucky on 5 times then. Which doesn't help much if we're not actually getting the horde mimic from it. But sure, 5 Anus. That's half a medal right there. It's kind of like what we got for the community week at the end. Except half of it instead of a whole thing. There's the whole one. Or, you know, it formed into a whole, but, you know, it's only half of the whole. Well, technically 5/9 of a whole. But anyways, guys, I think we'll end it there. That's a pretty good stream. 4 mimics, 1 5 times. Some good drops. We got Arania twice, Anu once for 5 times. So we got like, what, 4 Arania, 5 Anu from multi-chests today. But no horde mimic, unfortunately. But the hunt continues. But overall, pretty good successful stream, I would say. Probably one of our highest mimic rates for a while that we've gotten at a given time. Because it's 4 in an hour and a half. 3 in an hour. So that's pretty solid. And the one that was during that other half hour was 5 times. But, yeah, pretty successful stream. But the hunt shall continue. We did not get it. So we will continue hunting it. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. At 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as mentioned, actually it's an hour and a half prior to now tomorrow. And we're mostly going to be doing the arena event, and you guessed it, hunting for the Mimic. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys then. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for all the chatter. Thanks for everyone who's been just watching in the background. And I'll catch you guys soon. And hopefully should be getting the patch this Tuesday. So definitely tune in for that stream if you normally don't, as we'll be going over version 6.3 and see everything that's changed. And hopefully it'll have something new to grind that isn't Horde Mimic. Although we're still going to return back to Horde Mimic if we happen to not have it by then. Anyways, guys, catch you later. Enjoy your weekend. Goodbye, everyone. Well, it's almost weekend, kind of. Not quite. 1 day off. Though some people start their weekend technically into Thursday into Friday. If you have like a 4-day work week. Though not every 4-day work week goes exactly from Monday to Thursday. Anyways, I'm rambling. See you later, everyone. Goodbye. I'll say hi to my mom for you guys. Catch you guys later.